Okay, it is 8:45 on day 3, and we're hiking out of Ferguson Creek campsite. This was a pretty good site. We had some severe weather last night, thunderstorms with a lot of rain. It was so loud, the rain on the tent was so loud that it kept me up quite a bit. I didn't like that. We have a big day ahead of us, and now we're back on the trail, 8:45. So we're at Drummond Grade Road right now. We've only been hiking for like 20 minutes. We're at a water cache that Sean placed. I want to tell you about my breakfast that I've been trying this trip. It's quick cooking oats that I sent through the food processor, so they're kind of powdered. A thing of Carnation Instant Breakfast and some powdered milk. And you don't cook it, you just let it kind of rehydrate, and it's really good. I like it a lot. I don't stomach the sugary breakfast so well, like Pop-Tarts and stuff. This is sugary, but it's got oats and stuff in it too. And I'll just drink this throughout the morning and have a couple of snacks, and we'll be good to go. There you go.
Okay.
Is it really scary though?
Yeah. Get up!
I can't! Oh.
There's too much water.
Take it off. Well,
are you okay?
Yes! Yes! We are in the Lake County Demonstration Forest, and we're in a mature maple forest right now. Some of my favorite stuff. These forests, they smell really good, and they're shaded and green. And right now, it's all little baby maples. You don't have to wade through anything. It's really open. The trail is fantastic. This whole section has been really pretty easy. Rainwater. But I love these maple forests. We have reached Stewart River campsite, which is 7.6 miles from our last campsite. So that's the amount that we did yesterday, but we did it a lot faster. We got here at about 12:10. I expected us to get here more around 1. So I got a free hour, took daylight savings time. And the last few miles have been so wet, like knee-deep, ankle-deep water. It's all been flooded. Can't do anything about it. Just do your best, but our feet are wet, so I'm going to try and dry out my boots, definitely dry out my feet, change my socks, and I'm going to eat some lunch. Socks, lunch, and I'm going to have some Propel. And then after this, we only have like 3 or 4 miles to Reeves Falls campsite, which is where we're staying for the night, so that'll be almost a 12-mile day. Yeah! Which is way further than we've gone backpacking on the SHT before. So those are my wet feet. They're pretty pruny, kind of dead toe effect, but they're not too bad. They just look like I've been in the bath too long. It's weird to see my heel pruny though. But what I'm looking for, that I'm glad I don't see, are any real blisters. A little sore here. No blisters or hot spots. So I think these new Keen boots are working out. There's some cracking in that toe, but it's really minor. But dry socks will be nice, and hopefully the next few miles aren't too bad. But really, in the scheme of things, my feet are doing pretty great. Hey guys. This is Stewart River. It's very high right now, and there's only one railing. I got across that pretty fast. That's a little scary. It's cool to see it at this time, though. about half a mile ago, I had to ford a little river where the bridge had washed out. So I'm taking my socks off to wring them out. I haven't wringed this one out yet, but just a squeeze. Yeah, I have to have two hands to really wring it out, but so just from one hand got quite a bit out. Oh well. I have no idea how far away I am from camp, but it started raining on me. It's really not a big deal, because neither my feet nor my gear could really get any wetter. So, we'll just keep hiking. I tentatively expect to be at camp by 4. It's about 3:20. But with a couple stops along the way, maybe I'll get there a little later. Alright, keep hiking. So it's really raining, thundering, and everything. It's past my 4 o'clock cutoff that I thought I'd be reaching the campsite. So I'm a little concerned that I missed it, but I never miss campsites, so I don't know. I'm hoping, based on the sky over there, that it's going to clear up. I'm just going to keep walking and hope for the best. If it gets to 5 o'clock and I haven't got there, I might turn around, which would suck, but sometimes you have to do it. I'm a giant idiot. I did miss the campsite. It was on a spur trail. At our break, I made a terrible decision not to read the guidebook. So I was like, oh, this trail has been so well marked so far. Oh, God. So the rain's breaking up. But I have to backtrack, I don't know, like a mile and a half or something. It's significant. I bet Sean's worried, and so I don't like that. I have to hike back, and then have to hike back again when we hike out. Oh, God, I'm so pissed off at myself. So I've just turned a 12-mile day into like a 15-mile day. I'm at the point where I don't care what gets dirty or destroyed. I just have to survive this night, and then I'm done. Done.
We're at Reeves Falls having dinner, and it's been raining for several hours, including part of our hike. On the way here. And Brittany missed a turn and got lost, and she's a super happy camper.
Not lost. I overshot the campsite by miles.
Now she's having dinner, and it's still raining. You can see the puddle in the fire pit. It has rained every day of this trip, so we're getting off tomorrow. We got like 7.5 to go, and then Kentucky Fried Chicken and Pizza Hut and McDonald's. Oh, yeah. Pasta Primavera.
So I made it to our camp. I haven't calculated yet how far off track I got, because I don't want to open up my, well, really anything. I don't want to open up anything right now. We ate some dinner. I had a mountain house that was good, and it's just been torrential rain. At one point I was sitting out on the bench wearing my pack cover. There's just nothing else to do to stay warm. Nothing's dry. Like, it's not, there's no point in trying to keep anything dry. I think my rain pants are dry, as bizarre as that is. So I have my sleeping bag and stuff in a garbage bag, and I don't know, it's going to stay there until I really need it. Okay. It's about 8:45, and it's raining again, but the sky is blue over there, so I think it's just scattered. Got my patented hat-hood combo going on. And Sean's coming up, and we're going to hit the trail. Say hi. Hi.
Okay, it's Tuesday morning, and we just hiked from Highway 2 on this snowmobile trail, which was shitty because it was super wet and the grass is really tall. And now we're cutting into the woods. I'm sure you can see it's raining. Another good day, but we have probably less than 5 miles to go from here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're at our car. Then we're at our car, and then we're done.
This trail is what most of the hike has been like. Just like a little stream, some deeper puddles. This section is a little less steep, rocky, and rooty than the other ones, where I needed both trekking poles to get by. You can see that one is pretty deep, like that would probably go over the tops of my boots, which is what I don't want, because then I get squishy toes and I have to stop and wring out my socks. Oh, looks like it's drying up a little bit. Nothing wrong with the maintenance at all, it's just what happens when it rains a lot. Gotta watch out for these roots, they're always kind of slippery. You always want to be really aware when you're hiking in private property of real steep sections like this. You'll see it on the map as just like going in a straight line, and it's because you're trying to get through the property, I think, as fast as you can. But it's pretty steep and so wet, it's a little slippery. Please be careful.
This is just to show how wet the trail is. Seriously, it's like a mud puddle forever.
This is Silver Creek, near the Silver Creek campsite. When we were here last September, this was easy to walk across. You would never have to touch water, and now it's a deep torrent. It's amazing. Well, this hike is wrapping up. It was a 29-mile hike, turned into a 32-mile hike by my miscalculations. It's been some of the wettest trail I've ever experienced, but those are the kinds of things you have to do to set your standards. But overall, it was pretty enjoyable. I really liked this southernmost section. There were a lot more pine trees than I expected, and it was very pretty. Hardly any climbs or descents. It was great.